What's good? So today we're talking about patterns. Alright y'all, so we're talking patterns today. Alright? I want to go over patterns so that y'all can get a good sense of what pattern you want to go for, so that when I'm talking about products and all that extra stuff, that y'all already be brushing for the pattern that you want to go for. Alright? I took a break from the list, but today we getting back into it.
Today I got time, cuz.
So, patterns. What's pattern? It's just really the way your waves look. Really, that's what it boils down to. So, you got four main patterns, like wave patterns that people normally go for. And by four main, there's tons of variations with patterns. Like, you got some wave patterns where people got like afros and all kinds of stuff up top and then waves around it. So I don't know what you call those, but I'm just talking about the main wave patterns that people normally go for. All right, so we're just talking about those. That's it. Salute to those other wavers, by the way, that mix it up. Some of them be lit looking, you know what I mean? But we're just talking about the four main ones right now. The first pattern, the very first pattern, which I think kind of goes unnoticed a lot, is the 180 waves. So 180 waves is really just on the top, right? That's it. So normally they have a taper or a fade on the side, and then it's just on the top. I put a picture right here for that. So that's 180 waves, all right? Usually I see people in the military a lot with that, or like I said, people with that taper on the side. Those are 180 waves. That's pretty much the easiest wave pattern to get and to maintain. You know what I mean? So it's a good look though. You know what I mean? And the best ones I've seen is where it even comes to the side a little bit into the taper. You know what I mean? When you get it coming through to the taper a little bit, those are the cleanest looking joints to me. Anyway, 180 waves. The next pattern I'm going to talk about is the one that I would say is probably the most popular wave pattern. All right, the most popular wave pattern that, in my opinion, that would be the 360 wave pattern. Boom. And by 360, I mean 360 beehive specifically. Because there's variations to it, but 360 beehive, that would be the most popular wave pattern, I would say. Again, that's in my opinion, at least from what I can see. This is D-Spin, by the way. She's a female waver, and as you can see, she is elite level. She's killing out there. Go follow her on Instagram, dee.spin. Salute to you, D-Spin, for letting me use the photo. But yeah, she's lit, man. Anyway, as you can see with the 360 waves, your pattern is just going from the crown area all the way out to your hairline. Just straight out, like that's it. And by the way, shout out to her crown. You see that crown? Like her crown is probably one of the smallest beehive crowns that I've seen. So that's pretty good. But that goes back to what I was talking about with hair density also. So the reason why, a part of the reason why her crown could be so small is she got a high hair density. She has a lot of hair, which you can see. Whereas you have other beehive wavers that show up like looking more like a bald spot up top. And that's because they're probably either medium or lower density with their hair. So shout out to her, man. D-Spin, dope. Alright, so that's a 360 wave pattern. That's, to me, probably one of the most popular ones, if not the most popular wave pattern. If you want to brush for 360s, you can follow her. Alright, so the next pattern we going for is 540s. So 540s is actually the pattern that I had before I scalped. Now I'm going for a different pattern, which I'm going to talk about in a second, probably as a bonus. But I had 540s before, and that would be the next level up from 360s. The 540 has a swirl in the crown. Boom, you see that right there. So that's how my crown looked before I scalped. So that's the 540 pattern right there. You got a few different types of 540s though, but mainly how you know 540s besides the swirl is on the top, it kind of goes sideways a little bit sideways. You know what I mean? Not too much, but it goes sideways a little bit. So that's 540s right there. The next wave pattern we're gonna talk about is 720s. The ever elusive 720s, man. And the reason why I say what am I saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The reason I said the ever elusive 720s is because it's difficult. That pattern is probably the most difficult pattern to, first of all, do right where it looks amazing, right? It's probably one of the most difficult ones. And then secondly, it's difficult to maintain, man. So salute to all of the 720 wavers out there that's really doing it, which is not many, by the way. But Sir Cruz is actually getting 720s right now. So if y'all know Cruz, go ahead and follow him. You know, shout out Cruz. But I actually was trying to find like a photo of 720 waves, and I came across this old video from my dude Nick Wavy that shows when he had 720s. I totally forgot about this. So shout out to Nick Wavy, man. And if y'all not following already, please listen. OG, right? Him, Sir Cruz, all them OGs. But this is a 720 wave pattern. Very difficult to maintain, very difficult to achieve, at least to make it look good. You know what I mean? So that's a 720 pattern right there. So if you want to go for any one of these wave patterns, go ahead and sub to these people or watch those videos to kind of know how to brush for those patterns. For me, I'm going to give you another pattern. This is a bonus pattern right here. So this is not included in the full. I'm going for 360s, but with a swirl. So that's why it's kind of like a variation. So it's sitting between 360s and 540s. It's that middle ground where the pattern actually goes in a 360 pattern, but I have a swirl in the crown area. That's what I'm going for my pattern. So if you guys want to get the 360 with a swirl pattern, then of course, keep following your boy and you know, we'll get there. This is the first time I'm ever doing a pattern like that, but I have real good experience with 540s. Y'all see how my crown was busting when I was 540. So I want to keep that, but I also want to get that 360 pattern. For me, what I didn't like about 540s, and without again making this video too long, what I didn't like about 540s is the back. The back of it, I didn't like that slant too much. It wasn't bad, but I wanted it to be more kind of 360 style. So that's why I'm going for that. Anyway, man, hope this video helps. All right, appreciate everybody that's been supporting the video so far. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Help me, you know, build up this page here, man. Right now I'm at 42 subscribers. I appreciate all of y'all. Help me get to 100, man. Right? Help your boy get to 100 subscribers. Follow me on Instagram. And until next time, it's your boy Tech. Peace.